What's up, YouTube? Mini Minchino here, and welcome back to another episode of Wind Waker HD. Last time we ventured further into the Tower of the Gods, got up to this level right up here, had trouble with the Beamos, and learned the command melody after bringing a statue over to its pedestal thing. Now, we're going to go ahead into the second of 3 rooms and see what we have going on over here. Excuse me for that. I'm gonna have to do a lot of like quieting of noises, which is unfortunate. We're gonna go ahead and put this guy here, and that might be okay for now, actually. So this guy's gonna come up right around here. And we're gonna swing. We're gonna ignore you. And we're gonna head in here. And we're gonna swing again. And then do that. Do this kind of thing and just be like, wee. Get you guy over here. This is another one of those commendable statue thingies. And we can actually see how that works very, very soon. Sup, buddy? We're gonna go here. That brings up a bridge, and then we can go la la. Now, when we played a melody like this in the Wind Waker, you probably noticed this with like the Wind's Requiem as well. You didn't. It would play the entire animation every single time. This one streamlines it without doing that, and to me, it's most noticeable with the command melody. Though I never minded it that much, but it definitely is noticeable and not unwelcome, if I'm honest. Okay, so we're gonna put this guy down here for the time being, and we're gonna go ahead and do something like so. Sup, buddy? Hehe. I love being able to swing on the fly. I figured out that you can actually do that, so anybody that would have been, like, annoyed with me during the, tutorial phase does not have anything to worry about. There was something I was supposed to do. Oh. I'm a dumb. Okay, well... And here I was going, I'm playing this more efficiently, and everything's awesome and stuff. And I mean, it generally is still. Can you not, please? You know what, dude? Thank you. You are very annoying. Okay, I mean, generally speaking, everything's going pretty much okay. So, you know, it's not awful. We're gonna put you there. Perfect. Now you're gonna wait for me over here. And things are gonna be alright. Okay, so Carl is contacting us, and he's like, oh, don't worry about these guys, they'll wait for you. And stuff. And it's like, okay, awesome. Sir? Sir! I was trying to get some loot off you, but you would evidently not allow me to. So... Now we can go back over here to where we were just trying to go to. I apologize for all the throat clearing again. It's not fantastic. It's very dry. I do have water with me. I ate those glorious, glorious home fries that Candido made for me. But, yeah. It's still very dry. I had to get water because they're really spicy. Really, really good though. But, enough about home fries and stuff. Welcome to the Dark Nut battle. Or the first Dark Nut battle of the game. Sup, guy? Woo! Okay. Let's see about ow. Yeah, we're doing okay. Nice. We're just cutting this guy down. Yeah, awesome. We're doing some good progress in this dungeon. Actually, I'm actually really happy with the way this is going. Sorry for my commentary just going to crap every time we get into a fight like that. It just, I'm not. Ooh, a Knight's Crest. I gotta do something about getting those. I don't know how to get those. Because, Orca will teach you something if you grab them. Now this right here. If I can use the correct button, I believe it was this button. We do something like this, we can knock over these pillars and get some stuff. We can just tap it with the edge of our sword and it just all comes crumbling down. Okay, so we can just toss that. It's a shame we can't, like, use them outside these rooms. Because you can't take these weapons with you anywhere. It's unfortunate. But evidently they expanded upon that in spades in Breath of the Wild. They just made everything way more fragile than I feel like they should. Some people will argue that's a good thing. I don't personally enjoy it. But that is just me. Okay, so we're going to put the arrows on here. So we got arrows, grappling hook, and boomerang up in this biz. But, yeah. We're doing alright. We are doing alright. What are we at for time here? I think my cord is interfering with my phone again. And I think that's unfortunate. Come on, phone. Let me check the time. You gonna... What are you doing? Phone? Wow, it's just straight up not wanting to let me in. Unplugging you then. There you go. Okay, we're about 7 minutes in. Awesome. Sorry about that. I don't know what is up with that, actually. I think I'm gonna just unplug my phone. And just not use it in the cord for the moment. It should have enough charge anyway. So we're gonna actually aim it, I think, this way? Yeah, there you go. Now, I think actually I'm gonna switch it, because I prefer having my bow and stuff here. So that's what I'm gonna do. That way I can, like, aim it and stuff without, you know, and have it. I like having my bow cocked so I can see where the arrow's gonna fly. Kind of thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and just use this as well. This is good because you can have the ow. You can have the little bit of aim assist there with the red thing, but this guy, I like having this. Let's see if I can... Yeah! Let's see. You? No. Yeah! I did way better at that today than I did yesterday. That is for sure. Okay, now we've got these little platforms we can now hop across, which is pretty sweet in my opinion. So we can do that. We're good here. We're just gonna ignore you, guy, and go over here. So that is room number 2 of, I believe, 3 done. Now our third room is going to be kind of a collection of rooms, I guess. So this one's going to be the hardest one, theoretically. But it's actually not too bad. We're making our way pretty well. We should be able to do this room in this episode. So that should be pretty dang good in my opinion. So we're going to head over here and do a thing. We can actually go off screen and go to that eye statue, or that eye switch that we saw in the I want to say it was the compass room, but it's not the compass room. We got something in there, I forget what specifically. But I don't think I'm really that one on the left side from the entrance of the dungeon. I honestly don't think I'm gonna bother doing that, to be honest with you. Because it's... I'll just tell you right now, it's just a treasure chart, and I'm not really going to bother with the treasure charts, unfortunately. Unfortunately for anybody that cares about 100% playthroughs. This is not that, so feel free to Ow! I hit the wrong button! I hit the wrong button. Like a noob. Like a noob. I always do that. It's not a good time. There you go. Hitting the correct button is what you want to do. So let's see what's in here. We got health. We got arrows. I'll take that. We got some bomb. Got some bomb. We do need bombs to deal with these guys. This thingy right here. It's a little symbol we're going to be seeing a little every so often. What you do with this, guys, you can check it and it should be able to tell you. But you stand on it. Whoops. And you play the Wind's Requiem. Excuse me. Those guys come to life, and a treasure chest appears. We will be grabbing that chest, but first... we're gonna dispatch of these dudes. And, yeah, they don't take much to kill, in all honesty. We're gonna go ahead and... did this guy drop a treasure ball too? He did! I like the treasure balls. I know you can wait for certain things. Like, if they turn certain colors, they'll be more likely to drop certain things, but I'm not gonna worry about that. This treasure chest, I believe, also has a treasure chart. I think. Well, I guess in this case, since I've already gone after this one, I might as well go after the other one, but I didn't go after the one in Dragon Race. I don't think I'm going to worry about it. It's there, you guys. You can go grab it. I'm not going to worry about it. I've decided. But it's there. You need to shoot it with your arrows and stuff. It's a thing. It's there. Now, this guy over here, I believe, is a room as well. I don't know if you're optional or not, but... oh, okay. Can I get out here? Yes, I can. Awesome. I didn't need to lower that platform down. That's okay. There is somewhere I would like to go, though, because there's like a neat little room thing going on. Okay. That's awesome. Awesome. That's fantastic. This room, actually, I honestly think is the hardest one in this dungeon. Just because of the timings and whatever. Can I kill you, sir? Sir thing? No, this moves around way too much, and I don't think I can do it. Oh no, I did! Awesome! Hooray for proving myself wrong! I'm actually very much okay with that. Oh. You are a bundle of arrows. I could probably use you. And I used an arrow to get to you. Yay, I got it. What are you then? You are bombs. I don't think I need you, actually. I'm just gonna wait for this guy to come back around. How are we doing? I'm like time paranoid. It's kind of dumb, actually. And here I am, ignoring the platform, missing my opportunity to jump on it. You know, just being dumb, generally speaking. That's okay, though. Oh. Almost didn't make it to that one. Can I please hit this? That would be awesome. There we go. Now, the timing on this guy is a little bit weird. The timing in this whole area is a bit weird, which is why I find it so difficult. Like, it's not actually difficult. I'm not good at the platforming deal, you know? This guy gives us a key, so this guy was necessary. And then we gotta come here, I believe. And then here. And then... okay. Shooting you. We're gonna come here. Actually, we're gonna turn this way. We're going to aim properly, actually. And then when you come around here, just let it fly. And then that guy appears. Excuse me. Again. This is not going very well in terms of my throat, actually. I don't know what's up with that. There was a story I said I was going to talk about in like the last episode, and I never talked about it. It's kind of an amusing story, actually. I feel like I might as well spend some time talking about it, because why not at this point? This dungeon... Ugh, excuse me. I need to take a sip of water. Okay, sorry about that. This dungeon, surprisingly enough, reminds me of a very, very recent event that actually happened in my building like last week? I want to say it was about a week ago. What happened was, our building was trying to repair some pipelines and stuff like that. Just, you know, because they needed repairs and stuff. So like, okay, we're shutting the water off on the higher floors, and, you know, since my floor is a higher floor, because it's almost at the top of the building. 15th floor out of like 18, I think. Can I toss these properly, please? Excuse me. Since my floor was a bit higher, it applied to me, right? So I'm like, okay, they're testing out whatever. So, or they're fixing whatever, so I can, you know, I can expect there to not be water for this time. So what I did was I slept in that day. And essentially when I did sleep in, what happened was, when I woke up later, my boyfriend and I heard, like, some noise in the wall. Like, I heard it first and I was like, what's that sound? Right? And he's like, what sound? I'm like, there's something coming from the walls. And he was just in the whatchamacallit, the little bathroom in our master bedroom. There's like a little half bath in there. And so he was just in there. So I'm like, did you leave the tap on or something? Because it sounded like water. So we check, and he's like, no, I didn't leave it on. And so we realized it was actually coming from the wall. Like, it was actually water inside the wall that had, you know, flooded through. So we suspected maybe a pipe burst or something, you know. So we called into maintenance and stuff, and they're like, yeah, get over here. Really? Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna carry them. So we called into maintenance and stuff, and they're like, yeah, there's been reports of flooding and stuff like that. We don't know what's happening yet. And over time, they were able to discover that the source of the flood was, the fact that one of our neighbors above us, we don't know exactly who, but one of them had the idea that it was an okay idea to essentially, you know, leave the tap on while they were out, because they must have figured, well, the water's going to be off, so it doesn't really matter if it's on. The problem with that is when it turned on, the water that came rushing forth had essentially flooded the sink, overflowed, and really just caused a whole bunch of problems. Luckily for us, the water essentially went right through our apartment, so it didn't actually, like, a tiny amount leaked out, but not enough to cause damage. So we were lucky in that regard, but I think a lot of the people below us had some problems, and considering half this place is flooded, it kind of made me think of that. So, you know, there's another stupid story about neighbors and this building and stuff, I guess. So there's that. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this guy from over here. Awesome. So those 4 dudes weighing this down kind of keep it entirely stable. You can do it with 3. I don't think you can do it with 2. But throwing down the 4 is not that bad either. So now that we have done this room, I believe that we are actually in good time to end off the video. So let's go ahead and see what this guy's gonna do. Because something, I believe, is gonna go down. He goes dead, unfortunately. It's a little bit creepy. And then these guys... they're alive again! And they, like, shoot out a thing and go green and stuff. And it's all glowy and neat. So, you guys... like I said, I'm not gonna worry about that extra treasure chart in that room down below. But if you guys want it, there it is. You know where it's at. You saw the eye switch and stuff. If you didn't, it's just to the left of the main entrance to the Tower of the Gods. In the room. In one of the rooms there. It's pretty easy to find. Anywho, I'm not gonna worry about that kind of thing. But in the next episode, we are finishing off this dungeon, you guys. This is going amazingly. So having that said, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, Minnie out.